Hey, it's Josh. I'm here in the car with my boyfriend Heath. We're in Harrison Hot Springs in Harrison Mills having a little overnight getaway. We're just about 2 hours east from Vancouver, and I'm going to show you all the romantic stuff we got up to right now. So we left the big city of Vancouver for the country in British Columbia on our way to Harrison Mills for the wilderness, the mountains, the rivers, and Harrison Hot Springs for a number of things, but especially the world famous BC Hot Springs. But our first stop on the way was to the Kilby Historic Site. So this is a 1920s living history site with the cutest little restaurant. Check this out. How old-timey perfect is this? We had some soup, some sandwiches, some tea, some bannock, some potato salad. While outside, the students took care of the grounds because it is a non-profit historical site. Had a great piece of pie for dessert, and then we went into the 1906 General Store Museum. So this was a real general store back in the day for this area. These are actual items they would have sold in the store. This is like a shoe that they used to measure people's feet to see what size shoes you would need. This was some licorice and chloroform lozenges. This is glassware with uranium. I mean, it's amazing that anybody survived living back in the day. We also got to check out the post office from the time and go upstairs to see the hotel rooms that people would have stayed in. We got to learn all about kind of the area and the people of the area, which was really quite interesting. I'd honestly never even heard of this area before. I didn't know much of anything other than the hot springs in Harrison Hot Springs. It's also a working heritage farm, so we could check out the chickens and the pigs and walk around that area before heading off to our accommodation for the evening, which was Rowena's Inn on the river. Now this is not just some typical hotel. I mean, this was the perfect romantic getaway spot. We got to have this cabin all to ourselves with a working wood-burning fireplace, big spacious area, beautiful patio overlooking the Sandpiper Golf Course, which is voted the #1 golf course in the Fraser Valley. Beautiful view of the river there. Had some champagne, had some kisses, and then had to have some dinner. So we went to the clubhouse to go eat there, have a little table for two by the window so we could enjoy the view, have a couple cocktails. Well, he had wine, I had a cocktail. Have a couple appies, have a couple delicious entrees, and share a dessert, because what is dinner without dessert? Then we decided to go walk around the grounds. They have a beautiful pool there, but as you can see, the weather wasn't quite right for the outdoor pool, so we wanted to just walk around, check out the area instead. It's gorgeous, it was romantic, so instead of the pool, we went into the bathtub. It's a bathtub made for two, what are we gonna do? The next day we got up and had some coffee and tea on the patio, and then went back to the clubhouse for breakfast. We had this weird craving for nachos, and it turned out they had a dish that was sort of like nachos inspired with eggs, so that was perfect. And then we went into Harrison Hot Springs, which is about, I don't know, about 20-minute drive. On the way we had to stop to, of course, be tourists and take a shot with the Sasquatch, but then get over to our 2-hour boat tour with Shoreline Tours. So this is a cruise that you can take on Harrison Lake. It is beautiful, as you can see. It's also like a family-run business. The husband was the tour guide. The wife made us those sangria drinks. I think it was her dad that was the captain. It was great. You check out these waterfalls. And then we headed back to town to have lunch to a family-run restaurant, Muddy Waters Cafe, where they use these fresh local ingredients. You can sit out on the patio, you can enjoy the scenery around you, and get ready to head over to the hot springs pool. So there are 2 hot springs pools in this area. This is the public one. The other one is a bit nicer, private one at the resort, but this one was still great. It was not too busy. It's the same therapeutic warm water. It's got a nice little view out the windows. So we soaked that up and then headed back out to go to the Spirit Trail. We wanted to go on a hike, and this one was perfect because it's about 1 kilometer long, so it took like maybe 20 minutes to walk around. It was a super easy hike. It was just all about the scenery, and this local artist created all these masks that are on a number of the cedar trees in the area. So it was a great hike. Watch your step. You don't want to trip. But it's really easy. It's all about the scenery. You might want to bring some bug spray because there were some mosquitoes, but it wasn't too bad. I really did enjoy this hike. It was just what we were after. And then we jumped back in the car to do our last thing, which was to check out some of the spots on the Circle Farm tour. It's basically some suggested farms you can check out. The first one we went to is Farmhouse Natural Cheeses, where they have cheese made from their own cows and goats, plus some sorbetto, which Heath wanted to share with the horse, I guess. And then our next stop we wanted to check out was the Back Porch Coffee Roastery. So they have this really cute pottery and basketry studio that you can check out. They sell some teas there. I did buy some tea. They also have this 1919 flame roaster that is still in operation, and even the owner was there herself weaving a basket. I mean, this is not the kind of stuff you get in the big city. And then you can go check out the grounds, say hi to the chickens, say hi to the goats, which all seemed really friendly, but I think they just wanted us to feed them. And then pay a visit to the John before taking the 2-hour trek back home to the big city in Vancouver. And that was our little overnight getaway in Harrison Mills and Harrison Hot Springs. It was really nice to get out of the big city for a little bit, have a little romantic time together. I hope you enjoyed the video. Come check out Harrison Mills and Harrison Hot Springs for yourself, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Bye!